Hello Simmers and Sim people alike. I actually created a build for today's video. I am proud of myself because I actually did this video really early. I did it yesterday. It's only coming up so late because I fell asleep this afternoon after work and I didn't edit the video or do anything. So it's gonna take a long time to upload, but it should be out on the Saturday. I had a lot of fun making this build. It's a little inspired by TabiLC's build, just like a tiny bit. I think I liked how hers came out and I took a little bit of inspiration from it. But as you can see, this neighborhood, I don't know if I mentioned it in the apartment build, but I modernized the neighborhood so you can see it looks different from when you load up the game. But I think it really, because this neighborhood is the clean neighborhood when you start the game up, and I like the fact that it was like that. But I think one of the neighborhoods had to be like modernized, and I thought this one did it really well just because I saw this a lot on a speed build, and I really loved it when it was modern. But the thing about it, it takes a whole week for you to modernize a neighborhood, like in game, and there's not really cheats that can help that out. I found like with UI cheats and MC Command Center, even though they have the time cheats, they're a little finicky and it's hard to work with. But I waited the week, so now my save is gonna be in the fall when you guys get it, which I don't know when that's gonna be, I'm gonna be honest. But I actually looked at how many builds I've done, and no matter how many I do, it always seems like I'm not even halfway there. But I'll keep working on it and keep trudging, and I'll try to do more builds. But the thing about it is, a lot of simmers, they YouTube is their day job, but my day job is working at a home improvement store, so I don't have a lot of time to do it as much as I wanted to. But I think it's still okay. I really enjoy building on my free time, so that's the good side to it. But the family for this apartment, sadly I didn't record it, but they're an amazing family. I actually really love making them. I realize there's already three lesbian couples, or two lesbian couples in the save, I think. When you first load it up, I might be lying, but um, there's at least one, I think. And so I decided to make another one because you can never have too many lesbians in a game save. So I made a lesbian couple. One of them is a trans woman, and they're all just beautiful. I love the family. I believe that they adopted their two children and they're twins. I like making twins for some reason, but these these two are like biologically siblings, and I made them both teenagers because in this town there's teenagers, but a lot of my saves have just been like children's and toddlers. So I thought it was perfect to add a few teens because I don't know, mentally I've been trying to stray away from making a lot of teen houses because teenagers are so fun to make. But I decided to make it for this house because I've been straying away so much so that I haven't been equally making any more teenage houses throughout cities and stuff like that. And so they all came out looking really nice, and I hope you guys enjoy playing them when the save does come out. Um, I forgot all their traits, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But the daughter, I know she likes music. I put an easel in here, but I don't think either of the parents like art. um, but I think the boy is a art lover, so I think that's great. I'm actually gonna start doing like highs and lows of my video because I realized that I really um, do it a lot. I say like what could be better, and don't take that as me like beating myself up or anything. I just think it's always good to point out a few of your flaws, because then you can improve it, or you can work on it. And so I think like up for this house, I really like the style and everything. I think it's really cohesive. But my favorite part has to be the bedroom of the two parents. I just think it's really well rounded, and I don't know, like I usually wouldn't go for, well, I would go for that style, but like a bunch of the items that I use, like that rug, I wouldn't usually use, and I think it looked really nice like at the end of the day. And the I feel like my downfall in these build or this build was two things actually. I think the bathrooms just weren't like that good, and I know a lot of people don't care about bathrooms, but I like bathrooms a lot. And I think about like I don't hate decorating them or anything. So I really think the bathroom also makes the build, or it looks a little off, you know? And so the bathrooms in these are, I just think they're a little empty. And then the outside area in the backyard, I think like when I was doing it, it just wasn't working right. And I just think it was the pavement. I use concrete, just plain old concrete, but I think I should have like dressed it up a little better, just because like the fencing's so nice. And I think like I was upset doing it, and I just gave up basically. But I try to make it look pretty decent. I like the outside in general. Like I love the landscaping, and I really love the shell of the build. Like I normally wouldn't make a house this shape, I don't think. And I think it worked out really well. I put the new eco living or eco lifestyle roofing on, and I think it made it. It looks, it's a nice roofing, but it's also really helpful in the build because it helps with your bills actually. So I think it looks nice. I like the use of brown, but the only thing about the use of brown in this build, I just don't think it fits into my world a little bit. Only because around the neighborhood it's like blacks and reds and stuff like that. So this one kind of sticks out on the map. I think this one would have been a little bit better where I was putting I forgot the neighborhood, but the more industrial one with the storage containers and the crane build, I think that's where it would fit a little more. But I'm pretty proud of this. I think I'm actually on the build on Tuesday. I think we're gonna actually stray a little bit away from this build, but it's still gonna be a part of my save. So I think I'm gonna do a build in Windenburg. The restricted renovations one, I can go back and um, like recreate the whole thing. But I think I might do the challenge again of doing a restricted renovation because it was my first one doing. So I think I want to go back and try it again and maybe make it look a little more full. And if you guys find that boring, I do apologize, but I think I can do a better job at renovating it, and maybe cater a little more towards the family that lives there. I think it would be very beneficial. I just think it would be more like a funner video, or like funner for me to do it than to recreate it. But that's basically all I have for you guys today. We're gonna start getting into the screenshots, and I actually uploaded it when the video came out. So I hope you guys enjoy and like everything that I've been doing lately. And I'm also gonna link the video with my brother because he's I think anytime I don't know what video to link, I'm always gonna link that one because it was just a really special video for me. Um, but I hope you guys have been having a good week and a good time while being safe out there. So, goodbye and thank you. Also, if you have like suggestions, please like put it down in the comments, and I will keep that in mind because I'm always interested in trying new things and learning new things. But I think that's it for me today, and thanks again.